Ever wondered how Ukraine's landscape and location could shape its history and politics? Today, we're diving into the heart of the geographical paradox that has played a pivotal role in Ukraine's destiny. This paradox, a tension between Ukraine's aspiration for independence and integration with Europe, and its vulnerability to Russian aggression and influence, is deeply rooted in the country's diverse landscape. From the rugged peaks of the Carpathian Mountains to the fertile plains of the steppes, from the bustling ports along the Black Sea to the mighty Dnieper River that bisects the country, Ukraine's geography is as varied as it is vast. This rich tapestry of natural features has deeply influenced Ukraine's historical narrative and political decisions. But here's the twist. While the country's varied geography has been a source of cultural richness and economic opportunity, it has also posed significant challenges. Ukraine's lack of natural borders, for instance, has made it vulnerable to invasions and territorial disputes. Its dependence on Russian gas has complicated its political relations, and its exposure to cyber attacks has raised questions about its ability to defend its digital territory. In essence, Ukraine finds itself in a geographical paradox. Its landscape and location, while offering opportunities, have also imposed constraints, making Ukraine, like many nations, a prisoner of its own geography. So, buckle up as we embark on a fascinating journey to unravel this paradox and explore the intricate interplay between geography, history, and politics in Ukraine. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into Ukraine's geographical paradox. Much like other nations, Ukraine too becomes a prisoner of its own geography. It's a fascinating paradox, really. A nation's geography, something as seemingly immovable and unchanging as the Earth itself, can often be its most challenging constraint. Take Ukraine, for instance. Its lack of natural borders leaves it exposed, vulnerable. The expansive flat plains of the east are a stark contrast to the rugged Carpathian Mountains in the west, making the defense of its territory a Herculean task. Then, there's the issue of resources. Ukraine's dependence on Russian gas is a well-known reality, a tether that binds it to its powerful neighbor, often against its will. Even in the digital age, geography plays a role. Ukraine's proximity to Russia leaves it exposed to relentless cyber attacks, a new kind of border incursion that's difficult to defend against. This isn't just about physical boundaries or resources, it's about how these geographical realities shape the political and social fabric of a nation. They influence decisions, determine alliances, and often dictate the trajectory of a nation's progress. For Ukraine, these geographical constraints have been both a blessing and a curse. They've shaped its destiny in more ways than one, making it a true prisoner of its geography. These geographical constraints have shaped Ukraine's destiny in more ways than one. Ukraine's unique position at the crossroads of Europe and Asia has led to a fascinating blend of influences. The country's rich tapestry of cultural, linguistic, and religious diversity is a testament to its historical ties with both these continents. For instance, you'll find Eastern Orthodox Christianity deeply rooted in the society, a clear influence of Byzantine Asia. Simultaneously, Ukraine's embrace of democratic ideals and its aspiration for European integration reflect its European leanings. The country's geographical position has also been a stage for some of the most defining moments in its recent history. The 2023 presidential election, for instance, further emphasized the divide, with candidates representing differing visions for Ukraine's future, one anchored in Europe, the other tied to Russia. The 2024 referendum on NATO and EU membership was yet another pivotal moment, underscoring the country's struggle between its European aspirations and its historical and geographical ties with Russia. The ongoing conflict in the Donbas region is a stark reminder of this divide. It symbolizes the tension between the European and Asian influences that shape Ukraine's identity, politics, and indeed its destiny. This European and Asian divide is a key aspect of Ukraine's geographical paradox. Ukraine's landscape hasn't just shaped its culture, but also its politics and history. Let's journey through time to understand how geography has influenced key historical events. First, we venture back to the time of the Mongol invasion. The vast Ukrainian steppes provided a perfect stage for the Mongol horsemen to sweep across the land, leaving a lasting impact on the region and its people. Next, we find ourselves in the era of the Cossack Rebellion. The Dnieper River served as a natural fortification for the Cossack hetmanate, enabling them to resist Polish domination. Fast forward to the 20th century, and we witness the Holodomor, a man-made famine in Soviet Ukraine. The fertile plains of Ukraine, known as the breadbasket of Europe, became a grim paradox as millions starved amidst bountiful wheat fields. Then, we arrive at the Chernobyl disaster of 1986. The fallout from this nuclear accident was largely contained within Ukraine's borders, due to the country's geographical position and the prevailing winds, sparing much of the rest of Europe from the worst effects. The Orange Revolution and the Euromaidan protests, pivotal moments in Ukraine's quest for democracy, were also influenced by geography. The central squares of Kiev served as natural gathering points, becoming symbols of resistance and unity. Lastly, the annexation of Crimea by Russia in 2014 highlights the strategic importance of Ukraine's location. Crimea's position on the Black Sea has made it a coveted peninsula throughout history, and its annexation has had far-reaching political implications. These events underscore the profound impact of geography on Ukraine's political decisions and historical narrative. As we near the end, it's time to revisit the key points from our exploration today. We delved into the geographical paradox of Ukraine, a nation grappling with its unique landscape, from the Carpathian Mountains to the Black Sea, the Crimean Peninsula, the Dnieper River, and the steppes. This diverse landscape has not only shaped its physical outlook, but also its political narrative. We understood how Ukraine, like many nations, has become a prisoner of its own geography, with constraints such as lack of natural borders, dependence on Russian gas, exposure to cyber attacks, and the challenges of defending its territory. We also examined Ukraine's unique position at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, a divide reflected in its cultural, linguistic, and religious diversity, and mirrored in recent events like the presidential election and the ongoing conflict in the Donbas region. Lastly, we explored how Ukraine's landscape has influenced major historical events, from the Mongol invasion to the Chernobyl disaster, the Orange Revolution, and the annexation of Crimea. The geographical paradox has indeed played a significant role in shaping Ukraine's destiny. In conclusion, Ukraine's geography has had a profound impact on its history and politics. The vast and diverse landscape of this nation, from the Carpathian Mountains to the Black Sea, the Crimean Peninsula, the Dnieper River, and the endless steppes, has played a pivotal role in shaping its destiny. This geographical paradox, a tension between Ukraine's aspirations for independence and European integration, and its vulnerability to external influences and aggression, particularly from Russia, is a testament to the power of geography over the course of a nation's history. Ukraine, in essence, is a prisoner of its own geography. The lack of natural borders, its energy dependence, and exposure to threats all stem from its geographical position. Yet this same geography has given Ukraine its cultural, linguistic, and religious diversity, reflecting its historical ties with both Europe and Asia. Historically, geography has been a double-edged sword, influencing key events such as the Mongol invasion, the Cossack rebellion, the Holodomor, the Chernobyl disaster, the Orange Revolution, the Euromaidan protests, and the annexation of Crimea. Yet, despite these challenges, Ukraine continues to navigate its complex geographical realities, striving for a future that aligns aspirations. This resilience is a test to the nation's strength and determination. As we wrap up, let's appreciate the richness of Ukraine's history, shaped in no small part by its geographical paradox. Thank you for joining us on this intriguing journey through Ukraine's geographical paradox. Please like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Until next time, keep exploring the fascinating interplay between geography and history.